Hello all, welcome back to my channel Edu-Lit-Niru. Today in this video we are going to see what is Concord in English grammar, definition of Concord and the rules and regulations of Concord. Let's get into the video. According to Collins Dictionary, Concord refers to the way that the word has a form appropriate to the number or gender of the noun or pronoun it relates to. Okay, so let's see the rules of Concord. The first rule is the first and very basic rule. Okay, singular verb for singular noun or pronoun or noun phrase. Noun phrase is nothing but a combination of a determiner, an adjective and a noun. Okay, for example, determiner is like a, okay, an adjective is beautiful and subject is boy. And the noun phrase is a beautiful boy. Similar to that, we are going to use determiner plus adjective plus noun in order to frame a noun phrase. Okay, so a sentence will contain a noun or pronoun or noun phrase. If it is singular, you have to use singular verb. If it is plural, you have to use plural verb. This is the first and foremost rule of Concord. For example, Ram is a fantastic boy. Okay, next to that, Raju and Shyam are making arrangements for the party. So Raju and Shyam are two different personalities. So we are using plural verb here. Let's move on to the second rule. Two subjects connected by are is followed by singular verb. Okay, and the example is your father or mother has to attend the meeting. There is another rule too. If a sentence contains only one article or possessive pronoun or adjective, the sentence should be followed by singular verb. Okay, if a sentence contains two or more articles or possessive pronoun or adjective, it has to be followed with plural verb. Okay, so here there is only one possessive pronoun which is your. Okay, and we are using singular verb has in the sentence. Next rule is anyone, anybody, anything, someone, somebody, something, everyone, everybody, everything, no one, nobody, nothing. Okay, these words are considered as singular subject and it has to be followed with singular verb. For example, everything is fine. Next rule is either or, neither nor. Okay, so either or neither nor. If a sentence contains either or neither nor, we have to see the subject nearest to or nor. Okay, so depending on the subject nearest to or nor, we are going to use singular verb or plural verb. For example, either Niru or her friends have to decorate this place. So see, next to or we have her friends, which is a plural subject. So we have used have, which is a plural verb in this sentence. Next rule is words like news, mathematics, physics, economics, civics, scissors. Okay, so these words are considered as singular, but they appear like plural, but they are considered as singular. So it has to be followed with singular verb. For example, wages has to be given on time. The next rule is when a negative sentence is given, use do verb in relation to the subject. Okay, if the sentence is negative, if they are using not in a sentence, you have to use do or does according to the subject. If the subject is singular, you have to use does. If the subject is plural, you have to use do. For example, my brother does not like going out on Sunday. Okay, my brother is a singular subject, so we are using does here. You do not worry about it. You is a plural subject, so we are using do here. The next rule is, for interrogative sentence, use be or do to relate with the subject. So for interrogative sentence, you are using be verbs like is or was, where, and do like do or does, okay, in relation to the subject. For example, do you think that this will work? So see here, the subject you is, we are plural subject, so we are using plural verb do here. See the second sentence, is this your classroom? So here we are using a classroom, okay, which is considered as a singular subject. So we are using is here, which is a be verb. The next rule is, if a sentence starts with here, there, this, that, these, those, you have to use or you have to apply verb in relation to the subject. Okay, see here the example. Here is your book. Okay, the sentence starts with here. Don't worry about it. See, this subject here is book. Book is a singular subject, so we are using is here. And second example, there are chances of postponing the exams. Are. So here we are using are. Next, abstract nouns and uncountable nouns are considered as singular noun, and it has to be followed by singular verb. Abstract noun like love, happiness, okay, and uncountable nouns, things which we cannot count. So these nouns are considered as singular subject, and it has to be followed with singular verb. For example, love is blind. Another one is, jam adds flavor to my breakfast. Next rule is, if a sentence contains period of time, distance, or a sum of money, it is considered a singular subject and has to be followed by singular verb. If a sentence contains a period of time or distance or a sum of money, it has to be considered as a singular subject and it has to be followed with singular verb. For example, 10,000 rupees. So immediately after saying rupees, some will tend to use plural verb there, but it is a singular subject. 10,000 rupees, which is the sum of amount, it has to be considered as singular subject and it has to be followed with singular verb, which is yes or was. If it is present, you have to use is. If it is past, you have to use was. 10,000 rupees is a huge amount for this particular piece. Next rule, collective noun is considered a singular or plural subject based on its sense. So based on the sense of the sentence, if it contains collective noun, you have to use a verb according to the sense of the collective noun that is provided in the particular sentence. For example, my family. Family is a collective noun, but it is referring to one particular family, so we are using singular verb here. Next example, a group of students were accused of their presentation. So here we are using plural verb. Next rule, each and every is considered a singular subject and has to be followed by singular verb. So if a sentence contains each and every, it has to be considered as a singular subject and has to be followed with singular verb. For example, each man and every woman has to take the responsibility. Here we are using has, which is a singular verb. Next rule, if a sentence expresses a request or wish, we have to use a verb in a different way. For example, if I were a bird, I would fly. Here we are using were as a verb. Second sentence, I wish that everyone's effort will make difference. Here we are using make. Thank you all. I hope this video would be useful and informative to you. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe to my channel Edu-Lit-Niru. Keep supporting my videos. Bye-bye. Thank you all.